out again tonight with my brother and Martin from Martin's Hauntings, and tonight we're somewhere a bit different. We're at a place called St. Pirans Oratory, which is up on the dunes near... Where is it? Perranporth?
Perranporth.
Perranporth, yeah. It's up near Perranporth, and St. Pirans Oratory is, by local legend, it's here to mark the spot where St. Piran would have come ashore when he came across from Ireland to spread Christianity to the locals, to convert the locals to Christianity. I guess they would have been pagans at that time. But, yeah, local legend, says he would have been here, and quite possibly he had this little chapel built that would have been in the 5th century, perhaps. So a very long time ago, in the Dark Ages.
Normally you can just go in and have a look.
Oh, no way. That's mad. I didn't think that I'd let you actually go inside it.
Yeah, you normally can.
No way.
Yeah.
I was expecting it to be all gated off and stuff.
Then,
Yeah. So Martin was just saying we could have actually gone inside here if it wasn't flooded. That there's probably a metre of water in there at the moment, so unless we've got like the waders on and prepared to go in that way, then yeah, we were not going to be doing that now. But I don't know if you can see this at the top. It's got a inscription in Latin. Yeah, I would say that actually. I would. Do you want to push me in? Give me a reason to go through. Yeah. I think the Latin says something like Sanctus Pirianus Zabulu.
I think it might say what it says, St. Pirans.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Make sure I turn around before I get off a little bit here. I don't want to actually fall in there. Let's walk around here and get a view from this side. So not far from here there is the beach where St. Piran would have come ashore. We might go and check that out. I'm not sure. Up on the hill over there is St. Piran's Cross. I might go and check that out while we've got time as well. It's mad to think this has been here since the 5th century. And that would be like the time of King Arthur and Vortigern and Merlin, those type of characters. So this is where we're going to do a paranormal investigation from tonight, everyone. See if we can get any activity here. See if we can get any voices coming through in, what would it be, ancient Irish and Cornish, maybe some Latin. Do we have a Marilyn here with us? Are you the lady that entered through the doorway?
Interrupt.
Have we interrupted you by coming here? Oh, so we might have interrupted some people that were here before. Hope we didn't drive them off. You can see this concrete outer wall here. Once upon a time there used to be a big concrete, it was like a bunker that was built over the top of this to protect it. I'm not sure when that was removed. I've got a photo of it from the 1960s and it was still here then. So they kept covering this place up and then uncovering it to protect it.
KC's going amber already.
I'll get mine out in my EMF meter out in a minute. Make sure to use it this time. I always bring it and then forget I brought it. I don't know if there's any inscriptions on the inside. See if we can see any.
Look at that, look. I'm not even... Whoa. I'm nowhere near it.
Yeah, it's going mad. The EMF meter's going all the way up to red. I'm guessing that those slopey bits inside, those parts of wall that are built at an angle, they've been built later, like maybe in the 1800s, as supports.
Red brick.
Yeah. There, and a little one over there. Another one over there. I think this place was uncovered in the 1800s, and then that might have been when they built this concrete bunker around it. Do you have something you would like to predict for us?
Necromancer.
No.
Did you dabble in the dark arts or any rituals in this place? Can you tell me the out?
Do you want us to get out? If you want us to get out, could you make both of these EMF meters go up to red at the same time? Do you have that? Do you have that strength, that power? That curved bit of concrete there, that would have been part of the bunker that went around the oratory. I'll put a picture of the bunker into the video so everyone can see it.
Could you make the devices that points that light up for me, please? They don't hurt you in any way?
They just allow us to detect anybody that's here with us.
Okay, so
If there is anybody with us tonight, I would say thank you for making the EMF meter go off for us, but could you make him go up to red for us again, like you did the first time? Could you maybe speak to us and tell us your voice? Use your voice to speak to us. Maybe tell us your name. My name's Sean and I come from Hale.
I'm Martin from Truro.
Yeah. We come up here tonight and we mean no harm or disrespect. We're not going to damage the site or cause any trouble.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
Do we have a Jeffrey here with us tonight?
Yeah. Did you were you a monk here, or was this your place of worship, or were you the necromancer? Okay, so you dabbled in the dark arts here, if I'm correct. Can you tell me what you were trying to conjure up, how you died, or what year you were here? Here.
Here. What years were you here? Were you here in the Middle Ages, or were you here in an even earlier time? Were you here in the 5th century?
6th century? 7th century? Are we a bit later on, 10th century? Could you make the devices go off for us, please?
Maybe it's hard for you to understand the language we're speaking. They might not know modern English. Might be like the odd word that we'd say that they might understand. If there is anybody here tonight, could you give us more than that, please? Could you maybe tell us the name of the location we're at? Could you tell?
Come forward, communicate with us.
So they did find skeletons up here, I think in the Victorian period, which would have been from the 5th century too. And those skeletons were quite possibly the skeletons of early church leaders. So they could have been early saints, could be Saint Piran himself, could have been important locals that were given the privilege to be buried quite close to the little chapel. I'm not sure that would happen, but it's quite possible. So this is also one of the very, very earliest English Christian sites in the whole of Britain, which is really cool. Have a look at this. I've got a picture of some of the bones of the skeletons that were found here. Martin was saying that one of the skeletons was found holding a baby. I'd also say that St Piran is the patron saint of Cornwall and the patron saint of miners. And people come up every year to celebrate St Piran's Day, which is pretty cool.
Could you copy me in a process, please? Make it go off.
Martin set up he's got his REM pod down here by the entrance. So if there is anybody here tonight, you could go and stand by the REM pod at the entrance to the oratory.
You put your hand next to the aerial to stage.
Oh yeah. And if you wanna do this, it'll make the lights flash on and off, and we'll know there's somebody here with us. It won't harm you.
Leave and then die.
We're not going to be leaving anytime soon. We promise. We mean no harm by being here tonight. We mean no disrespect. I know this is... Some people consider this a very holy place because it is one of the very early Christian sites in the whole of mainland Britain. And it's pretty ancient. And if there is anybody here, they might want to be protecting it and looking after it. So if there is anybody here, we mean you no harm. None of these devices are going to harm you in any way.
Come forward, communicate with us.
Please come through and speak to us. We mean you no harm. But me and Martin and my brother, we all have interest in the paranormal, and we've come up here to see if we can capture any evidence of the paranormal and share that evidence with everybody. If you would like to give us any message, you can speak to us through the device that's over there by the little green light. You can maybe tell us your name, tell us the town that you used to live in. Let's shine my light inside. It's a shame we can't get inside there. But we could have gone inside there, everyone, if it wasn't completely flooded. I'm quite surprised they don't have a gate on there and preventing people getting inside. Such an ancient site. If there is anybody here with tonight, could you maybe bang on the threshold to let your presence be known, please? Did that just say, where'd you come from? I thought then Conic just said, where'd you come from? I come from Hale, my brother does.
Why do I need to go? He said Murray needs to go. Why do I need to go?
Why do you want Martin to leave?
I got my stick man app on. It's like something's in like the centre of the room.
Do we have somebody standing in the centre of the oratory at the moment?
Come here a minute. Wait, what?
Could you let your presence be known, please? Could you appear to us again? We promise we mean no harm or disrespect. Could you come through and show yourself again, please? We had the word necromancer come through. I was thinking, were they referring to somebody who used to perform necromancy here, or do they consider us necromancers because we're here trying to communicate with the dead? And some religions frown on trying to communicate with the dead. Maybe back then, if they believed in spirits and such things as that, they thought it was a bad idea to try to communicate with the dead.
What do you want? We'd like to communicate with you if that's okay.
We've just got "What do you want?" coming through the necrometer. We've come up here tonight with all respect. We mean no harm. We just want to come here to see if there's any spirits that might still remain in this place from when this place was built, maybe from the Middle Ages, maybe from the Victorian period. If there's anybody that's still attached to this place, we want to know why you're still attached to this place. Are you trapped here?
Was it your place of worship?
Is this where you felt safe? It was a place of sanctuary for you in life, and it's a place of sanctuary for you in the next life. And you feel like you don't want to go on from here. If that's true, could you let us know that, please? You can make the lights go up to red. You can knock on one of the walls next to my brother. You can talk into one of the other devices we hold. You can maybe speak into the one I hold into my hand. The EMF meters are not going anywhere tonight. Does it make you sad to see the oratory in this way? Do you wish it had been looked after more? Does it upset you to have people going inside here?
Summoned us.
Have we summoned you here by talking tonight? Does that make you more active? I think I can see a newt down there as well. He's just chilling. Oh, there's one. There's two right here. 3. Getting excited for newts here.
Wait for this now. I'm landing.
Got some newts here, everyone.
Some news action.
Some newt action here. I haven't seen a newt since I was like a kid. There's loads around here. If there is anybody here with us tonight, could you tell me what I'm looking at in this water? And how many there are?
It's a tadpole.
I thought I heard the number 3 as well.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at 3 of them. If you said 3, I want to say thank you very much for saying that for me. There's quite a few. There must be loads in there. The REM meters hasn't gone off tonight.
No.
The EMS have been a bit quiet tonight as well.
It might go off.
Yeah. You see, nothing else is there. I like having all the gear out there. If there is anybody here tonight, can you make the little cat ball on the wall go off for us, please? Maybe touch it with your finger. That'll make it go off like that. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's off centre.
Yeah. Never mind the ghost hunt. It's off centre.
Could you make the ball go, but not too hard, like so you don't flick it into the water? Or if you could, that would be pretty amazing. Then. Can you imagine that? It just goes plunk. Don't know if it's gonna happen. That's gonna happen.
Yeah, you know my name, what's up?
We've heard Martin's name come through lots of times tonight. Do you like to give Martin a message?
So is Martin here, something. What would you like to know? If you want to talk to me, what would you like me to... Do you recognise me from before?
Do you come up here with the dogs, didn't you?
Dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do you recognise Martin from when he's been up here with the dogs? It's nice to see him again.
Can you tell me who the lady was that was unearthed here with her child? Was it the name, if I'm correct, Marilyn? A lot of voices.
So we're just going to try the
Laser pen.
laser pen for a little bit to see if we can detect any movement within inside the oratory. So these little lights will, if anything moves over them, any shadow figures.
Looks nice.
That's what it does look nice. I always think it looks like you're looking up at the stars, or
Could you step into the lights, please?
makes me think of Christmas or something.
Make yourself known. Thank you.
the green lights, they won't harm you in any way. They just allow us to detect any movement that might happen.
He likes. Who likes?
Who likes and what do they like?
My name's Martin.
I'm Sean. We mean no harm by being here tonight. We just want to come up here tonight to talk with anybody that wants to talk with us. Maybe you could tell us your stories. Maybe tell us why you're still here.
Shut up.
Are you still here because this was a place of safety and sanctuary for you? Could you tell us if anything bad happened here?
Who's gone?
Did St. Piran visit this location? Could you say St. Piran?
Who's coming?
That's a really cool archway. Who knows what historical figures walk through that doorway, through that archway. People from the age of heroes, when all the myths and legends were being formed. I was thinking that if we do come here again, I'm gonna try and bring like some Gregorian chants or something like that.
I've been looking at like when we do engine houses, just try and get like work ambience in engine houses because it seems to.
Yeah, it's a good idea, isn't it?
Right. Do you want to get your cake too, and then we'll walk up to it?
Yeah. And we're just getting up to. There's a cross on top of one of the dunes near St. Pirans Oratory. It's here to mark the spot. There you go. Film it from over here a little bit. That's pretty cool, everyone. I don't know what these people have been. Little mementos to people. People have been little stones with.
Yeah, it's like loved ones.
Yeah, like to Nan, and rest in peace to someone else there. It's pretty sweet. make pilgrimage to this site. And
well, yeah, they celebrate St. Pirans Day
yeah,
around there.
it's pretty cool. Have you been up?
Not for a long time, but it's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yeah.
I'm interested in.
Get here early because the parking.
I'm interested in the ancient history of the Cornish saints. Saint Uni, they've got a church just outside Hale. He founded, or was named after him. Where's the Cornish, the Celtic cross? Is that like near here somewhere?
I think it's like.
Is it more down towards the sea?
Yeah, I see going towards. I think it's trying to be close over on St Agnes way. I think.
Yeah.
Go that way.
I have to check that out another time.
Yeah. We'll come
That'd be
back.
cool. Yeah, definitely. So there's a St Pirans well as well.
Yes.
St Pirans well as well. Yeah. Have to find that sometime. I believe St Pirans well. If you visit there.
There's a holy well, isn't there?
Is it? If you drink the waters, it'll perform miracles. That kind of well.
Yeah. Bigger willy.
Oop, you are it. Cool. Now we're going to make our way out of here, folks, in this general direction.